Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This one is going to be covering everything that has to deal with products. So in this video, we're going to head over to product catalog. Here you're going to list whatever products you want to sell. If you want to sell cookie boxes or monthly boxes, you can do that from here and they'll show up on your storefront or your website. It's fairly easy. You just enter everything that has an asterisk. You're going to enter, make sure that you give full description, a short description. Um, Enter what it is, custom orders, physical, digital, service, product, regular price, if you want to add a sales price to it. And then you can track, manage the order, how many you have of that, or how many you want to sell of that. If you charge sales tax, l- let's say that you decided to sell cookie cutters, of course you have to add sales tax to that. Is it a featured product and do you want it active on your website? And then you just click add product and it will appear. Of course, give it a picture, show some type of image. If you, when people place orders, they will come and live in this dashboard. So that's your product orders, which I think I'm gonna change to store orders. Then we're at market day. So this is for your pop-up shops. Let's say you want to do a porch pop-up and you want to just list a whole bunch of things that you want to create for that. You can come here, you pick a date and I don't know, porch pop-up, um, whatever the address is. And remember, this is going to live on your website as well. So your website, I mean, your address will be visible, right? So, let's go to, I don't know, let's do the 20th. Um, if you're doing a porch pop-up, you're not paying for anything unless you want to put how much your materials, let's say that you went and bought new containers or an ice box or a new tape, foldable table, a chair or whatever, and you want to add all those fees here so that you know eventually when you break even, when you broke even, you can do that. And then just my porch. I don't know, just whatever. Um, and then that is created, porch pop-up. Let me go back to calendar. I believe it should be there now. And on your calendar, porch pop-up will be visible. And then pre-sale or pre-orders, right? This is your dashboard. And again, you're going to create your event. So let's say that you do holiday cookie boxes 2026 and it's a seasonal, or you wanted to say pre-order or limited edition. That will let's just do it because I don't July 2026. And let's do pre-order. And let's pick, so let's say that I said June 9th, right? Yeah, let's do June 9th. Let's say that it begins at noon. Noon. Okay. And then let's say that the window for the closing of this is actually, let's do the 20th, right? June 20th, same thing at noon, it closes. I'm not accepting any more orders, but of course, you know that there's gonna be those 5 extra orders after the close date. So always account for that. And then fulfillment date, they can pick it up. Everything will be done for July 3rd, July 4th orders. And let's say I only want to do 15 of those. Okay, I created the event. Now you create the items. So let's say, I don't know, do I have anything here? No, and I'm not gonna upload any other photos. Let's just go with that one. July 4th cookie box or cookie platter, right? Uh, you don't need to, you could put a description. You can tell them what they're getting in that platter, flavoring, stuff like that. You can just give it a description. Uh, so regular price, let's say 55. If they order it in the time frame, it's 35. And how many per person do you want them to order? So two, I would say, maybe. I don't know. It's up to you. And then you keep adding as many items as you want for the pre-sale. That then, let's look at over here on our calendar. And you have holiday, 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 holiday. So the pre-sale open these days. These are the days that they can place an order. You can also send a reminder. Let's say on a Thursday, July 4th, cookie platters will be closing, or July pre-orders are closing on the 20th. But you see that there. Then you see it here as well. But we're talking about products. So let's head back over there. And then the last one that you have is classes. So if you teach classes, same thing goes. If you create a class, that'll live on your calendar, and it'll also live in the front end calendar so that people can see what classes you offer. I don't know, text. Okay. Duration, let's say 60 minutes. Is it in person, virtual? What's the address? If you do virtual classes, you can add your Zoom link or whichever link. I know that there's more than Zoom. And then active, show on storefront. What date? Let's say the 27th. I'm teaching and from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. 10 p.m. This 11 a.m. Oof. How many seats you want there? Pricing. Class only 1 hour, and it'll be 65. And then you can add questions here to answer just in case they have any questions, and then you just save it. And then let's go to classes. And you have your class here. So if they click on it, they see all the information and they can book it from here. And they, of course, if they, let's say they want 2 tickets, oh, the heck, 2 tickets, then what's going to happen is this is going to pop up for the 2 people. So they can put the name, and email is optional. But you're capturing the other person, the person that's actually purchasing, you're capturing their email right there. So that's optional, that lives there. But that completes all our products that you can sell on your website. The next video will be on your website, how to customize the pages. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.